Let's see if we can talk to the security guard. See if he knows anything about Reichert.
Dexter said I'm to have free access to Reichert's office.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, that's it?
About Reichert.
Yes?
How long has he been married?
He was married in 2008, as I recall. So he was 33 at the time.
What's his interest in cryptology?
Before he came here, he was a cryptologist for the CIA.
I have enough data points on Reichert to do my analysis now.
Why does it squeak like that if it's on carpet? Was a cryptologist for the CIA. Alright, let's go. No. No. You need a cryptologist in the CIA. Well, I guess we'll try that one. Won a gold medal in the Olympics as part of the American short track team. Blah, blah, blah. Rowing. Decathlon. Golfer. No. Oh. Oh, that guy? Well, he's in everything. Is it this guy? Oh, that works. Reichert matches the profile of Alistair Denniston, who headed the British World War II Codebreakers group at Bletchley Park. Denniston was loyal to his organization and was no traitor.
Reichert has the same pattern as Alistair Denniston, the brilliant British cryptologist. That confirms what I saw on that data key. Reichert is not the traitor. I've got nothing else to ask him.
You're not gonna
I've
tell
got
him that he's
nothing else-
innocent?
I've got nothing else to...
Fine. Let's go. Ow.
I need to go back to my apartment to... I need to pack for DC. I need... my head. Not now. Damn it. Have to get to the rings.
Hi, Zozo.
Made it. Oh God, that was the worst one yet. I almost
Hey.
didn't make it back.
Calm
I
down.
don't know why, but Walker seems to be able to stop them.
Zoe.
Can't risk another one of those while he's missing. What is happening to me?
That's nice. Go
I
pack your
should
shit.
at least unpack my suitcase in front. I'm as ready to go as I'll ever be. I'll take it when I go to the airport.
Then let's go. Zoe, come here, baby. Zoe, come on. Zoe. Hold on, I've got some cat drama to deal with.
Mr. Rector, I heard the news about Helene and Captain Walker. I'm sure you're as upset as I am. Dexter says you're looking for clues as to who might have kidnapped them.
Yes, I am.
Anything I can do to help, please ask. Anything.
That desk couldn't be any cleaner. Either he has a compulsive maid, or he rarely uses it. The books are decorative history texts and immense compilations of law. I doubt he's read any of them. The windows are so clean they're almost mirror-like. Well, they would be if not for that glare. The blinds are on the outside of the window. There must be some means of controlling them. Our country's forefathers, pastorals of landscapes that no longer exist, nothing terribly exciting. An American flag, an absolute requirement for the office of a US senator, no doubt. That switch must control the exterior blinds. Senator Stephen Markham. I hope he's worth all this damn trouble. Dexter contacted you about Helene as soon as I told him she was Livia Drusilla.
Yes. He sent me an email with her photograph. That may sound careless, but we have a very secure system here, and of course, everything is password protected.
Did you tell anyone about the email?
No. No, of course not.
Were you alone when the email arrived?
Yes. Well, my PA was in the next room, as always. My girlfriend, Dominique. She was here that day. In fact, after I read the email, I realized it was time to break things off with her. So I did.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
It's not relevant. I never told her about Helene or anything else related to Moebius. I wouldn't do that.
So, you read the email?
No. She came in here maybe 20 minutes after I'd read the email. I told her that our relationship was over. I just said it was for the
And
best.
then what happened?
She was in tears. She has to have a few minutes to herself, so I stepped out for a short while.
You left her alone? With your computer?
It was only for a few minutes, and she wouldn't have looked at my computer. She was upset. Besides, I always lock it when I leave the room, and she doesn't have the password.
Always?
Always. Look, I want to find Helene more than anyone. But Dominique had nothing to do with this. I'm certain of that.
I want to see that email.
I don't think so. I told you what was in it, and I have very sensitive information on this computer. I'm sorry, but I don't see how it could possibly help.
I want to see that...
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Would you mind closing the blinds? The glare is distracting.
Very well.
With the blinds drawn, I can see his computer screen. Good. I can see his screen in the window. A password prompt is up. About that email from Dexter.
Yes?
Got it. His password is 1470. I need to get Markham to leave the room so I can use that password. Where were you when you got the email?
Right here in this office.
What did you do after reading it?
I looked at the photo for a while, and reread the email several times. It was hard to believe that the search for her was finally over. That I was looking at my future wife. She's a very beautiful woman. And then I emailed Dexter back, asking him to send me more details as soon as he had them.
Would you mind asking your PA a question? It's probably best if you go to his office to do it. If it's just the two of you, he might answer more honestly.
What do you want to know?
Did he see any unknown vehicles?
I'll check.
The computer is password protected. Of course it is. That's the email Dexter sent to Markham about Helene. It looks like it's been forwarded.
Senator, Mr. Rector has found and identified the woman we're looking for in the Lorraine Mansion in Zurich. Her name is Helene Bernadotte. I'm sending you her picture. We'll have our people go to his location ASAP to protect her.
This email was forwarded. I need to find out who that email address belongs to.
What are you doing?
The email from Dexter about Helene. It was forwarded from your inbox.
What?
Take a look.
I never did that. I didn't forward it to anyone.
The forward was sent 41 minutes after the email arrived. It was either you, Everett your PA, or Dominique. My money's on a girlfriend you just dumped. Good timing, Senator.
No. I can't believe she would do that. How would she even know to check my email?
It wouldn't take a genius to figure out you'd learned something that made her obsolete. I want her address. I have to find out where she sent that email.
Of course, but be diplomatic, please. I don't want her so angry that she goes to the press.
Excuse me? You're worried about your reputation now?
Take it. Just find Helene.
I intend to. Great. Markham wants me babysat. This will be interesting.
Hello. Can I help you?
Dominique?
Yes.
I'm Malachi Rector, and these are my dear associates. I wanted to speak with you about your relationship with Stephen Markham.
Oh, is this some kind of investigation? Is he in trouble?
Do you want him to be in trouble?
Yes.
Then you'll want to talk to me.
Please, come inside. How can I help you?
Her furniture is modern with no particular style. Boring.
I like that carpet, though.
Her furniture... hard and spiky, rather like Dominique. There are a surprising number of mirrors in this place. Dominique must enjoy the sight of her own reflection. Most of the artwork in here are cheap reproductions. That leads to the rest of the condo. Perhaps I can convince her to give me a private tour.
Ew.
Dexter and Markham insist on making this difficult. It'll be a challenge to get what I want out of Dominique with them in the room. A liquor bar. Dominique aspires to be the perfect hostess.
Hostess.
That table has some photos and Dominique's mail on it. I'd like to get a closer look. Dominique, Senator Markham's ex-girlfriend. I will find out who she forwarded that email to.
Dominique is fixated on satisfying her needs and wants. She's very vain about her image.
I see you have a bar. Would you mind if I had a drink? It's been a long day.
It's customary to bring your hostess something to serve if this is a social call. If it's not, then you shouldn't be drinking, should you?
Your logic defeats me. About your relationship with Stephen Markham.
Yes.
When did you start seeing each other?
3 years ago. It's a long time for a callous brush-off, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Did Stephen ever make you any promises?
When a man takes a woman to bed, he is always making promises, Mr. Rector. Don't you agree?
Oh yes, absolutely. Sex is always a promise.
I'm glad you agree. Not all men do.
Why did Stephen end things between you?
He said we had no future. That it was time to make a clean break. He can't just toss me away. Are you from some kind of ethics committee? I'm willing to testify against him. I've even considered a civil suit. What do you think?
He's a fool. But I'm not sure there's anything you can do about it. You forwarded an email from Markham's computer. Would you care to explain where that went?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have a lovely home. It suits you.
That's very sweet of you to say.
You're a very attractive woman.
Thank you. My ego's been a bit bruised lately, so I appreciate that.
You seem quite young to have been dating the senator.
Do you think so? I'm flattered.
I've always had a weakness for women with dark hair.
I quite agree. Your coloring is Striking.
Ugh. Are we done yet?
I'd like to get to know you better.
Perhaps. I'm still trying to make up my mind about you.
I'd like to get...
Perhaps.
I don't think they'll take orders from me, but surely I can outsmart them. I don't think... That leads to... If I want a drink, do you mind if I look around?
I thought you were here to see me. I'm right here.
Yes. You have a point.
She's aggressive. Not that that's a bad thing.
I'd like to...
Perhaps.
I need to step out for a moment. Would it be all right if I came back later?
Yes, assuming I'm available.
Very gracious of you.
So we need to bring some type of alcoholic beverage.
I'll be back shortly. Perhaps you'd like to hang out in your car and play Angry Birds while you wait.
Product placement?
Gretchen,
Yes, Malachi?
I'll talk to you.
All right.
I really can't think about antiques at... I'm going to take these earrings. I have a use for them.
Really? Okay.
I could buy some flowers for Dominique, but I have the feeling she appreciates the harder goods in life. Things she can consume, wear, sell, or have sex with. That lounge serves liquor. I should see what they've got. The lights suit the room, and are not at all relevant to me at the moment. It's a dance area. You're more likely to find me on a private shuttle to the moon than on a dance floor in a bar. Desperate for a hit from one addiction or another, I suppose they've come to the right place. I have neither the inclination nor the temperament to get friendly in this place. They have some top-shelf whiskey. I suppose that's the sort of thing Dominique would consider an appropriate housewarming gift. Or tongue-loosening gift, as it were. The curved glass and marble bar is quite nice. Convenient for making eye contact down the row. I take it that's the bartender. Do you sell liquor by the bottle?
Well, if I have it in stock, you're welcome to it. What are you looking for?
A hostess gift. Something that will impress without being overly generous.
Well, I have some aged MacGuffin whiskey. The bottle's quite nice. It's $40.
I'll take it.
MacGuffin.
Here you go, sir.
Good evening, Dominique. I'm sorry to intrude again, but I did remember to bring you a hostess gift.
Nice. Please, come in.
Thank you. And I saw these antique earrings and very much wanted to see you wearing them.
Oh, they're lovely. You are a gentleman. Please, come sit down with me. How can I help you?
Perhaps we could try a little of the whiskey. I'm told it's very good.
It does sound tempting. I'll be right back.
I don't think they'll take...
He's supposed to be doing something? Oh. My bad.
It's Dominique and a group of young doctors, or maybe residents. A letter from the law offices of Jenkins, Hutchinson, Kleinbeck. Interesting. A Dr. Angela Martin has brought a civil suit against Dominique. She claims Dominique tried to poison her. I need to find out if that's true.
On behalf of our client, Angela Martin, MD, we are submitting for review by yourself and your legal counsel the following documents regarding the out-of-court settlement previously discussed. The settlement will resolve the charges of maliciously administering poison with intent to cause severe injury, which has been made against you on behalf of our client. You have 14 business days to respond on this matter to avoid a criminal trial. Good lord.
That newspaper is quite old. I wonder where she has that. I've already read it. A
Good.
Dr. Angela Martin.
She's supposed to be sitting that close? She looks like she's trying to look up his nose. How attractive.
I was looking at some of your charming photos. You worked at a hospital?
Yes, St. Andrews in Baltimore. I'm a doctor of toxicology.
That's an unusual...
I was always interested in chemistry, even though my parents didn't approve. The man I dated in college got me interested in toxicology as a discipline.
How admirable. I find a woman with brains fascinating.
Thank you.
Quit scooting over, you weirdo.
You said your parents disapproved of your choice of studies. May I ask why?
They had old-fashioned ideas about a woman's role. They're no longer in my life.
You're better off without people like that trying to tell you what to do.
I quite agree.
What happened to the college boyfriend?
We worked at the same hospital for a while, but he cheated on me with a coworker. It wasn't pleasant.
You must have been angry, and rightfully so.
I was. But we did work in a toxicology lab. Accidents happen, and karma's a bitch. But it is sweet of you to be angry for my sake.
This co-worker of yours, the one your boyfriend cheated with, was her name Dr. Angela Martin by any chance?
How did you know that? You can't believe anything that woman says. She's a liar, and she has no proof I did what she accuses me of doing.
I believe you, of course. I should have enough information now to complete my analysis of Dominique. I'd like to get to...
Perhaps.
Dr. Angela Martin. Dr. Martin teaches toxicology at the University of Maryland, Baltimore. She's a resident doctor in the lab at St. Andrew's Hospital. Poisoned arrival. She's a very jealous person. A past breakup ended badly when her boyfriend left her for another woman. Estranged from her family due to a past relationship. She's a doctor of toxicology. That's not really the same thing. Jesus. What an asshole. Marie Antoinette. That's a kind of a stretch. Medea. Dominique's history and personality cast her into the archetypal role of the woman scorned. Jealous, vindictive, arrogant, and both literally and figuratively poisonous. Typified by the figure from Greek mythology, Medea, the woman scorned, reacts poorly to betrayal, especially from her romantic partner. She will react violently, though not always overtly, and in ways intended to harm her former lover as deeply as possible. Though these actions often leave the object of her hatred untouched, while those around him suffer. This elevated sense of betrayal often comes from having chosen estrangement from her own family in the pursuit of what she believed to be true love. Aw, that's sad.
Maybe you should ask your friends to step out so we can have some privacy.
I wish I could. Maybe we could talk in your bedroom.
All right. Follow me.
We'll be back in a moment.
Alone at last. Isn't that the saying? This is what you wanted, isn't it?
It is definitely what I wanted.
I'd really like to enjoy you. But I'm not convinced you're not up to something.
Oh, I'll convince you.